Although we may not use dimensions much in MEP, it's still prudent to cover the topic. Like text, dimensions are considered annotation. But Revit dimensions are a little bit more than that. We're going to use dimensions as both a means to communicate to the person reading our prints and as a way to lay out geometry. So to get started, let's make sure we're in Sprinkler, Floor Plans, Callout of one sprinkler. Let's get started. Let's zoom in on this big pipe coming into our building. Suppose we want to tell them what the distance is from here to the inside face of this wall. On the Annotate tab, click the Aligned Dimension button. In the Options properties, let's go Wall Faces. Let's scroll down to this wall and pick it. Notice when we hover over our pipe, it gives us a center line. Go ahead and come up to the center line and pick it. Bring your cursor over to the side and pick a point off of it, then hit Escape a couple times. Not a great dimension. Let's go ahead and type over it. Select the 2'5" dimension. It turns blue. Go ahead and select the text. Let's replace with text. Let's call it 2'-6". Hit OK. Invalid. Revit won't let you do it. To change dimension value for length or angle of a segment, select the element the dimension refers to, then click the value to edit it. So what this means is Revit's not going to let us have an inaccurate dimension in our model. That's a good thing. Click the Cancel button. Hit Escape a couple of times. Now, as they said, to change this increment, we need to select the item that's being dimensioned. Notice now this turns blue again. Now go ahead and click on the text and we get a different dialog. Now let's go 2'6" and hit Enter. That moves our entire pipe up 2'6" off of that wall to the center line. Hit Escape a couple times. Let's add another dimension, shall we? This time I want to dimension these pipes out. On the Annotate tab, click the Align dimension. This time I want to click the center line of this pipe, then keep going, click the center line of this pipe, then the center line of this pipe, zoom out, and to finish dimension, come outside of the building and pick a point right about here. With the dimension still selected, we have a little EQ icon with a red line going through it. Click the icon. It's going to equally space our pipes. Hit Escape a couple times. This is how we dimension. On the Annotate panel, click the Dimension drop-down. Notice that we can set up different dimension types for all of our different dimensions. Go ahead and select your dimension that you have in the model. This is a linear dimension. Click on Edit Type. We can change some items. But what's the difference between changing something here and changing it in Edit Type? Hit Cancel and I'll explain it. If we select any item on our screen, and if we make a change in the Properties dialog right here, this change is only going to reflect the item we have selected. This is not just true for dimensions, it's true for any object in Revit. For example, if we don't want to equally display the text, we're going to put a value in here and hit Apply. It only changes that dimension. Now if we go to Edit Type, now we can change a bunch of things. We can come down the tick mark, and instead of diagonal 1/8, we can change it to anything we want. We can change it to arrow-filled 15 degree. Scroll down to text. Let's set our width factor to be 0.8. Hit Apply, then hit OK. Click off of it. We've changed all of our dimension types. Now, let's go up to this dimension. Notice that they're kind of bleeding into one another. Select your dimension string. Notice you have a grip sitting right here. Go ahead and pick it and bring your text out. Pick this one and bring your text out. Click off of it. Now hit Escape a couple times. Notice that we can control how our dimensions look. So, in summary, dimensions are used for two different things. One, to tell the person how to build something. Two, to actually help you lay your model out.